I'm going to walk you through kind of what happened in the lead up to the exhibition and what I sent out and where some of the money went as well. So it was really important to me that if I was going to do this exhibition, I was going to do it properly. And that is why it cost a lot of money. I could have done it cheaper, but I wouldn't have been as happy with it. It wouldn't have been as impactful as it was, and it wouldn't have been as meaningful as what it was if I had done it in a cheaper way. So the first thing that we did was the invitations that went out. Something that I'm really, really proud of with this exhibition is the fact that whether it had been Arts Council funding or through the crowdfunder, I managed to keep a lot of this money in Cornwall with like independent, small creatives. And I was really happy about that. My son, who is home educated and is doing illustration at Falmouth University, he designed this logo for me. So this got made into a stamp and was embossed onto the back of the card. So that was done by my son. So this is their Instagram accounts down at the bottom. And the screen printing was done by Kiwi Print Studios. So this invitation, everybody that was in the project got one of these invitations, and they went out to about 100 lords and MPs, I think it was roughly, maybe a little bit less. All the way through, I had been using this green and gold theme. It was slightly by accident and slightly intentional to do with Parliament, in as much as from my second project that I did in the MA, it was awesome, and there was just green everywhere. Everybody was using green, like green on their walls, greens on their curtains, in their clothes, and I had produced 2 or 3 images that I absolutely loved that were really heavily green with gold like colours in them. So I kind of adopted them, and obviously that worked very well in Parliament. So the Home Ed coat of arms and motto. So when I discovered that res ipsa loquitur phrase, I knew straight away that I wanted to make it into like a school motto basically for Home Ed. So like the Home Ed motto for my project essentially. And I wanted to have a coat of arms done. So obviously you've got the unscored heuristic outcomes, res ipsa loquitur. So this was, I did not design it. I drew a very rough, bad sketch of it and said what kind of flowers and stuff I wanted to have, and then gave it to the traditional sign writer, who is Amy Goodwin, and she's in Falmouth and she's absolutely amazing. So she created this sign for me, which is on like a big A1 like board basically. So the things that were chosen for it were the cherry blossom, wildflowers, lavender, I keep wanting to say bay, but it isn't bay leaves. It's completely escaped me now. Peacock feathers, and then the dove and the owl. And they were all, oh, and the closed book as well. And they were all chosen because of their symbolism to do with either like things like peace and harmony, learning, wisdom, education. Amy did an absolute amazing job. And when I do get some Arts Council funding eventually, I'm going to get her to do more of them for the rest of the projects, because I absolutely love them. And they're a great introduction to the project as well.